All right, generally, if this is you, I'm talking to you right now, okay? I need to talk to men in this moment, and men need to talk to other men in these and many moments. One of the issues I've been seeing over years of attempting to do men's work to try to raise awareness, to do some education here and there about patriarchy, misogyny, rape culture, men's violence against women, homophobia, transphobia, is that men are very, very quiet in these moments. You know, especially when women in the LGBTQ community steps up and says, hey, we're concerned about the anti-culture that we live in, the heterosexism that we live in, the oppressions that we live under, many times calling men out directly, and many times naming us as a group, as an oppressive group, and that we are, all right? But oftentimes, we may be listening, but we do not respond. And all too many times when we do respond, we haven't been listening. But the issue here is that we have to start to speak up and speak out. We have to start to learn how to be an upstander instead of a bystander when things happen around us. And this includes in the digital world. Tons and tons of violence is being meted out upon women, against the LGBTQ community, the trans community, online and in real spaces. Really dangerous violence is being committed at the hands and at the mouths and at the bodies of men. And it's ultimately important, if we care, if we have any shred of compassion in our hearts, if we want this world to be safe for the people we love and care about, and especially even the people we do not know. Just because we might have a wife or a sister or a niece doesn't mean that all of a sudden we are expected to jump into action. We should have been in action before then. We should have been seeking awareness, seeking education around what patriarchy means, what misogynoir means. Thank you, Dr. Moya Bailey. What misogyny is, what rape culture is, you know, what it means and how we embody these things, how are we complicit with these systems. But the thing that I've seen most and heard the least is men's voices, you know, or seen most is the lack of our voices coming through. We tend to just stay quiet. We stay in the shadows, as I call it. You know, we stay out of the light because we don't want our privilege and our power to be examined and looked at, nor dismantled, even though that's what it takes to be fully in love with our communities, fully in compassion with our communities, is to dismantle all the oppressions that are present and historical for us, all right, and for our communities, for our families, for our loved ones, and again, for those we do not know. So I call us out, I call us in, I call us through to speak up, to start to create the vocabulary that says we're listening, and to start to create the energy within us and amongst us men that shows that we give a shit. It's really, really important right now, and it has been important, if we will, for centuries, if not eons, all right? Patriarchy is pretty old, and too many of us play into it and find our unearned power within it. So we have a lot of work to do, we have a lot of learning to do, but men need to learn to talk to men. Men need to step into situations where we're being healed by each other, where we're creating a situation of vulnerability and growth and awareness and illumination with each other. And so that we can represent ourselves to our communities in less dangerous ways, in less harmful ways, in less injurious ways, that we're taking care of our mental health, that we're taking care of that one emotion that oftentimes we fly off the handle with, the anger. We need to manage our anger. We need to manage our need and desires for control of those around us and for other men. But we need to hear your voices. And why is that not happening? Why are we not rising up along with our sisters and our non-binary family that are all around us, that are asking for our support, asking for our advocacy, and asking for us to be accomplices to dismantle the systems that oppress them and ultimately oppress us too. So I ask again, why is it that you think we're so silent? Why are we so quiet? Why do we decide to keep our shadowy behaviors and thoughts in the shadows and not bring them out into the light of day? We have a lot of work to do, but I'd love to talk to you about this. Let's talk.